disappears.
Well stated, Mort. We know you have your fingers on the pulse of the people of New York, at least the beautiful people, the ones with the homes in the Hamptons. Would you care to speak to this issue?
Right.
Is Nixon right? Is it in the national interest of the United States to give aid to the former Soviet Union now? I ask you, Morton Salt. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Thank you, John.
Wrong! Morton Salt, when it rains, it pours. I'd give him an 8. Wrong!
Opponents, the bill is a threat to the First Amendment right of pornographers, and they are citizens too. They have a right to vote, and they have a right to the constitutional protections of the United States. So, I ask you, Mort Zuckerman, you're an authority. Well, I won't say you're an authority, but I mean, you're familiar with this issue. Can you speak to it?
Well, in the light of my authoritative background, I can just tell you that watching pornography for 5 minutes, as a friend said, made him want him to go home and make love. And watching it for 20 minutes, he never wanted to make love again in his life. So I think the next thing you know, people who...
Bill Clinton, I ask you, Ben Wattenberg, and thanks for sitting in for Freddy the Beetle Bonds. As you know, Freddy is the Beetle, so you will be acting Beetle, and I will refer to you as Ben Watten Beetle. How's that?
That's
You got all that?
Yeah, that's
So corny.
that's great, John. Thank you. The fact is that the Democrats don't have a plan either. The Democrats control the Congress. They have been fighting with each other over player pay versus the Canadian plan. They don't have a plan either.
They have an assortment of plans.
Bush has a better plan. Bush
Get
has
your
a full
finger
plan.
out of my face, please. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
Clarence, by the way, thanks for sitting in for Jack Jamond. We thank you. The chair thanks you. Let me you mean.
Well, I don't know. They're also breeding a bunch of baboons to be talk show hosts. That's it.
I should point out that television sets are placed in the zoo of the New York Zoo. And the gorillas watch the television sets. And that program, which has the most tranquilizing effect upon gorillas, is this program.
Right.
Yep.
And what do you do in your...
Is there a lesson there for us?
Yeah, and do you...
Their lost productivity will cost about $500 million, some 500 million. Thanks to Mother Nature. What a mother.
Question is the inability of Washington to dig out of a snowstorm an international embarrassment. Pat Buchanan.
Well, it certainly is, John. In defense of Fenty in Washington, D.C., we've had 2 of the worst snowfalls in my lifetime, back-to-back in a matter of days.
You moved out. You moved to Virginia.
I'm ready to cry. I've got about 3 feet.
You live in your little mansion.
But let me say this about D.C. Look, I grew up in D.C.